to the 54th show. 54th show of Healthy Living with Marilyn. Thank you so much for joining us. It's going to be just me and my guest. And we have a 30-minute show tonight. I'm so glad that you could join us tonight. Please send your emojis or go over to YouTube. I'd appreciate it if you go over to YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would so appreciate it. Because we're doing a 30-minute show, I didn't get a co-host because 30 minutes goes rapidly fast. And I thought, well, just Rob and I are going to do it.
I think we're enough.
Yeah, I think we are.
Yeah.
I met Rob. This is Rob Fulkerson, and he makes soap. I mean, real soap, not the stuff you get in the grocery store. Real, honest God. Look at this. Is this cool or what? You know, that's my favorite color anyhow.
Yeah. It's mermaid blue.
It's mermaid blue?
It is.
Yeah. It is cool.
Yeah.
I think you said when you get this one wet.
Yeah, well, on that particular scent, that's Moroccan mint. But when you get that one wet, it really comes out in the shower.
Yeah. So he has, Michael, can you zero in on these? He has a wide array of soaps, and he has, what are they, butters?
Well, this right here is a sugar scrub.
A sugar scrub. Can I open it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's,
That's fresh bamboo.
Oh, that smells good.
Yeah, it's
Where
pretty
do you get
great.
fresh bamboo?
So that one's a fragrance oil.
Oh, okay. So the fresh bamboo is an essential oil.
That is not an essential oil.
No.
That one is a fragrance oil.
Fragrance oil.
And we can talk about fragrance oils and essential oils
Yeah.
as well, because it's a choice.
Yeah.
Now this.
So what?
This here,
that's liquidy.
Now this is an essential oil. That's tea tree oil.
Yeah.
And that is
want to know something?
That's an activated charcoal face scrub.
Ooh, face scrub.
Yeah.
Now, when you put that on your face, does it dry?
This here is not, I mean, you can leave it on to dry, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's to be used as a face wash. You put it on,
so
let
you
it
use
sit
it
for a second.
like a face toner type
It's
thing?
got some exfoliant in here, and you just exfoliate
now,
the
what
face
do you
a
use
little
for
bit.
exfoliant?
Well, you can use all kinds of things.
Well,
Sugar. I'm going to mispronounce this. Jojoba beads.
It's jojoba.
Jojoba beads.
Jojoba.
All right, a soap maker, but I mispronounced it. So
That's okay. It's jojoba.
Jojoba beads.
Yeah, because it's they don't. Spanish people don't say the J.
They don't.
Their J is an H.
But I'm from Kentucky, so it's jojoba beads, jojoba beads. But no, those are really great for exfoliant. They're really small, tiny. They're not. They don't scratch you or irritate your face.
Yeah, it's like sometimes I have very, very dry skin.
Yeah.
And I'm constantly putting stuff on, and I have found as a naturopath, I have to take evening primrose, like in a capsule, or borage oil in a capsule. I have to take oil because I have to lubricate from the inside out.
No, that's important.
That's really important. And people think, well, if you put it on your skin, but friends, if you put it on your skin and your skin's still dry like mine is, you have to do something on the inside. So you have to definitely look at other soft gels that you can use.
Well, it's your foundation, right? So if you're a house builder, you wouldn't build a $1 million home on a rickety foundation, right?
Right.
So this is your $1 million home, and you got to take care of the foundation, which is your inner core.
That's one way. I like that analogy, Rob.
Hey.
Yeah.
Feel free to use it.
So, I met Rob a couple weeks ago. We were in a digital media meeting, and of all places, at Gather.
Yeah.
In the Shark Tank.
Yes.
Yeah, it was really cool.
It was.
And it was a 3-hour. It was really worth it, though.
No, they were great.
They were.
Fresh Move Media.
Yeah, Fresh Move
Those guys
Media.
were amazing over
Yeah,
there.
they're my boys.
Yeah.
They're my boys. They do my website.
Yeah.
They do all my stuff for me. So James and Ryan, if you're out there, and Emma, she's got, Emma's
Oh yeah,
new.
she did all the photography.
Yeah,
she was
she's
recording.
awesome.
Yeah.
She's awesome. She
No,
just started
they gave
with them.
great information.
They did.
They're really good people over there.
So if you want to get some good information and you're maybe having problems with social media, or social media, like for me, I'm getting overwhelmed with social media. So I'm having them do stuff for my social media because I got to the point where it's too much.
Well, just the tips that they gave us that day have already helped me out as well.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. And, they've done my website and, they've been very helpful. So Ryan, James, if you're out there, bring your emojis, say your comments. And please, if my iPad is about 10 feet from me. So I will answer all your comments at the end of the show, I promise, after I get off and Rob gets on his way. But Rob, why do you do this? I want to know.
So why do I make soap?
Yep. Why do you make soap?
That is a question that a lot of people have asked me because it's not
because you don't look like a guy who would make soap.
I don't, right?
Right.
A lot of people doesn't think, and I'm retired Navy.
Yeah. And thank you so much for serving our
thank
country.
you,
I
thank
really
you.
appreciate it. This guy was a lifer. He was in the Navy and the Army for how long? 21 years.
21 years.
And he just left June 30th. So
June
you've
30th.
only been free for a couple weeks.
I got paroled. I've been on parole for a couple weeks.
He's only been free for a couple weeks, friends.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate you put a lot of time in.
I
You
did.
know, that was your career.
I love this country. I love
That's obvious.
defending freedom and democracy. I mean, it's a great feeling. And so since we're talking about that, my son's in the Navy as well.
Mm-hmm.
And
now, where's he stationed?
San Antonio, Texas.
I love San Antonio. They have a Six Flags there, you know.
Yeah, San Antonio is amazing.
It is.
It is amazing.
They have a double beltway around San Antonio. I've spent a lot of time in San Antonio. Just north of San Antonio, they have a great yarn shop. My addiction is knitting, so anytime I get a chance
I might have to try that out sometime.
There you go.
I'm breaking barriers and stereotypes, right?
Well, see, it's great to knit. You can knit in the wintertime, you can knit in the summer, and it's great. You can make scarves. There's a lot of things you can make. Sweaters and you know what you could do? You could make covers for your soap.
Well, you say that, but they actually have products that are like that. They call them, I think, wool.
But, yeah.
Wool. They have like wool products and they knit stuff like that. And
they felt it. They felt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they use 100% wool and they felt it.
Right.
And how they felt it is you either put it in really hot water and swish it around, or you put it in a washing machine. That's the old type washing machine, not these new type that go shh, shh. It's the old one with the plunger.
Right.
You need to do it with the plunger so it activates the yarn and the wool to felt itself.
Nice.
Yeah. So, if y'all want to know about felting, let me know. Speaking of new things, I've been on Instagram, and the boys, I call them my boys because they're even younger than my kids, have helped me with my Instagram, and I've had people send me stuff because they see what I do, and I send them a book.
Nice.
So one thing I got this week, and I sent them a book, are these, it's a place called Nirvana, and they have... They've harnessed nature's secret, and it promotes relief from inflammation associated with exercise. It has turmeric root. Turmeric's awesome. Have you ever made soap with turmeric?
I have not.
You might want to try that. Green tea, ginger, beetroot, and tart cherries. I had one of these. It is amazing. So if you want to know about these, this one's called chocolate coconut. It's a daily recovery bar. So if you're out there exercising and you need some recovery, this is amazing for your health and stuff. And it's better than putting Advil in your body or something. And this one here promotes relief with inflammation associated with exercise. And it's basically the same stuff, but this one has a different flavor. It's peanut butter and honey.
Peanut butter and honey is a great combination.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I can't eat peanut butter, but I sure can eat honey. I don't like peanut butter, but anyhow. So Nirvana, I hope you're watching. Thank you so much for sending me these bars, and I know you got your book, and I'm really excited to stay connected with you. I can't remember where they're from. I think they're from West Coast. And then I got from View. I don't know. I think that's how you spell, or Vo. It's water, but it's black purified water. You got this, Michael? And I need the magnifying glass because I can't see it because I'm old. It's made from nature's gift of the plant Vermonia amygdalina, and it plays a vital role in your metabolism and helps with your pancreas and your cholesterol, helps lower your cholesterol. It helps with your liver, your kidneys, and if you have any gastrointestinal disorder, it would help with that as well. It's the nature's remedy. And they sell this all over the world, I guess, and they're from the West Coast too. So I'm getting
you got a lot of love from the West Coast.
I know.
On. So what we need, Facebook, Instagram, we need some people on the East Coast because West Coast is showing us up. So we got to show
right.
We got to show Marilyn some love here.
Yeah. So, but we got an East Coast soap guy, which is way cool. So what are the base? What's the base of that?
Well, to answer your first question from a minute ago, why did I become a soap maker?
Yeah, why'd you become a soap maker?
I became a soap maker because of my wife, and if I didn't mention that, I might be in trouble.
What's your wife's name?
My wife's name is Dee Dee, and I love her to death. We've been married for 27 years.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Hey, Dee Dee, is she watching?
She should be watching.
Dee Dee, I hope you're watching. I
hope she's
really
watching
hope
as
you're
well.
watching. That would be nice.
Yeah. But, so, we used to go to the stores, Lush and Bath and Body Works and all the stores to buy those types of products.
Yeah.
And I've always had a deep fascination to make things, right? I want to know how things work. I want to know how things are made. And I love making things. And I just said, I can do this. I can make that. And I just started making it. And I needed a stress relief. Mm-hmm. I needed a hobby that would keep me out of trouble, right?
Yeah.
A clean hobby, right?
Yeah, that's a clean hobby.
That's a clean hobby. So I needed
doubt
something to keep me out of
about it.
trouble.
Right.
And so I got into soap making, and I loved, initially I was giving it away to everybody, and everybody kept saying, man, this is great stuff. You should sell this. You should sell this. And I started kicking around the idea, well, eventually I am going to retire from the Navy, so maybe. And so here I am now, Soapy Anchor.
Now, how did you make that looks like a cool mountain? Look at this.
Yeah.
Isn't this cool? Michael, you get with the program, buddy. Isn't that cool?
So that's
love
my
it.
oatmeal milk and honey bar.
And it smells awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty great. It's pretty great.
Man, you could almost eat that stuff.
And I use ingredients you can pronounce like
oatmeal,
olive oil. Yeah.
Olive oil.
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal,
Palm oil.
honey.
So I'm going to go ahead and put the disclaimer out there now because there's going to be a lot of people, they heard the word palm oil and they're going to start screaming the rainforest.
Yeah.
And I understand and I'm sympathetic to that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, I purchase my ingredients that use certified sustainable palm oil that is farmed and it's not part of the deforestation of the rainforest.
That's good.
So at least that's what they tell me and I believe them because soap makers are great people. You can trust us.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right. When I first met you, I was like, this is a cool guy. This is a really cool cat. I like him. That's why I wanted him on my show, and I appreciate you. I really appreciate you.
No,
coming
I'm having
out,
a great time. I'm enjoying this. But,
great.
So that one there, you asked me how I got the top like that.
Yeah.
I just wait until after, so I'm going to throw some terms out here. After the soap has traced.
Yeah.
When it's traced, you got a light, you have a medium, and you have a heavy trace, right? So this is a heavy trace. It's toward the end of the process when it starts getting really hard, right?
So what do you do?
I go in there with a spoon or a spatula.
Really?
And I just start, like that artist molding that clay, I start molding that soap.
Wow. Yeah. That is so cool.
Yeah.
Man, this, friends, if you ever need some oatmeal soap, this is amazing.
Right. We don't have smell-o-vision, but...
I know. I know. Unfortunately.
We can't scratch and sniff the screen. No, you guys can try.
You can try it.
If you want to get really close to the screen, you can try to, scratch the screen and sniff it, but it's not going to work. But, no, oatmeal, milk, and honey, and it smells great. And I have some honeysuckle down there.
Where's the honeysuckle?
The honeysuckle is the pink one.
The pink one?
Yeah.
Man, you got creative with this one, too. Look at that. Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah. And they feel great on your skin, too. And
so what did you put in this one?
So all of my soap bases are made out of palm, coconut, olive, and castor oil.
Okay.
Right? And the castor oil is for bubbles.
Right.
So if it doesn't lather, it doesn't work, right?
Right.
That's what we think.
You got
to have the bubbles.
You know what they use in the stuff in the grocery store? It's a sulfite.
Right.
Or it's a laurel. What is it, Michael?
Sodium lauryl
sulfate. Yes, sodium lauryl
Right.
sulfate. You want to put that on your skin? Personally, I don't. I look at it this way. If you can't pronounce it, and Rob and I talked about this before, if you can't pronounce it, if you can't spell it, if you don't know what it is, why do you want to put it on your body?
Yeah.
Because when you put something on your skin, and people don't realize this, when you put something on your skin, it goes into your system within 21 seconds and into your circulatory system. Yeah. It doesn't even have to go through your digestive system, but when it goes into your circulatory system, it'll run through your liver because your liver is your power plant.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful.
It's important, and I didn't know any of this stuff before I started making soap.
Really?
And so I just started reading everything I could get my hands on about soap making. What's involved, what types of ingredients, what do the ingredients do, and I just couldn't get enough.
And it's the combination of the ingredients, because if you don't put the right combination in, you're not going to get a pretty bar soap.
No, and it really is very scientific, and there's a lot of tools online to help you get the right recipe down pat. And it all depends on how hard you want the bar, what types of oils you use. You can't use too many soft oils. You can't use too many hard oils. The skin doesn't absorb.
Can you use soft and hard?
Yeah,
together?
absolutely. And that's what with that there, the olive oil is a soft oil.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Coconut and the palm are a hard oil. And so when you mix all that in together with the sodium hydroxide, which is lye, and we're going to talk about that hopefully here in just a second.
Yeah.
Because when people hear the word lye, they start freaking out.
Yeah,
But
because you
soap,
think of it, ooh, it's going to burn
Right.
your skin.
Right.
And, yeah.
Soap is made with sodium hydroxide. Look at that on the back of anything. It says sodium hydroxide.
That's the only thing that's really weird.
You got to have that, or you can't make
I
the
know.
soap.
That's the only thing that's really authentic in a bar soap when you get it at the grocery store.
Right.
Right.
So that is what creates the chemical process known as saponification, is mixing the oils, hard and soft oils, with the sodium hydroxide, right? And when you mix that together, the chemical reaction creates a salt, which is soap. Soap is basically a salt. And
I didn't know that.
It's pretty amazing.
Michael's
right?
over there shaking his
Yeah.
head because Michael makes soap too, so he knows what you're talking about.
I'm telling you, making soap has been really exciting for me. And it is funny because, like I said, I was in the Navy, and I was kind of like a closet soap maker because I didn't know how my shipmates were going to react when they found out that I made soap.
Because that's like a female thing, you know?
It kind of is.
It
kind of is.
Yeah,
but
it is.
But I'm secure in my manhood. So, I started giving away soap, and they didn't mind so much then because they were enjoying it. they loved my product.
There you go.
Yeah.
And now how do you get the zigzag on here? Do you put it in a frame or something?
So this right here, I use
that.
what's called a crinkle cutter.
Okay.
Yeah, and I cut all my soaps by hand, and there's a lot of great tools out there for soap makers.
So it's one of these almost like a pair of serrated scissors where you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like a blade. It has
Okay.
a wooden handle, and I come
Okay.
in, and if you look on my Instagram, Soapy Anchor, you'll see a little quick boomerang video there of me going through and chopping some up.
I'll have to look. We
Yeah.
gotta be friends on Instagram too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you want, maybe, sometime in the future we can make a bar, or make some soap on here.
I would love that. I think we should have it. What do you think out there in
Yeah.
TV land? We
Let us
should
know.
have a soap workshop.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
I love making soap, so it's not that big of a deal. I make soap almost every day, so.
You do?
Yeah. I make it all the time. I make something every day in my soap lab. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a mad scientist.
Well, that's great. I got to talk about a friend of mine, Lisa Hazelgrove. Lisa is a very good friend of mine. And she is having a workshop at Residence on the South Side, in Midlothian, on Midlothian Turnpike, at Sycamore Square. You know where Sycamore Square is?
I think I do.
Yeah, Sycamore Square, they have, it's like a shopping area, but they're all houses.
Okay.
It's really cool. Really, if you're going east on Midlothian, it's on the left. So, and she's going to be there. Residence is a float spa. Kathy Griffin owns, I think her name's Griffin, owns Residence. And I've been there before, and they have a sound machine, and they have a infrared sauna, and they have a float. They also have offices down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've read about those float things.
It's next to Awful Arthur's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's down, and it's right on the other side of the bookstore. There's a really cool bookstore, which I have not been in, and I need to go in because I wrote my book, and I don't have a copy of it here, but it's on my Facebook page. It's called Be Amazing, Powerful Results Are a Leap Away. If you would like to come to my book launch, it is July 21st at Gather up at the west of Whole Foods from 2 to 4:30 in the afternoon. Private message me or send me an email at, I'll just make it easy, MarilynAScott@gmail. That's my easy email. And let me know if you'd like to come. I'm sending out snail mail invites. It's taking me a while because I'm writing every single one out. Rob got one.
I got mine. She is sending you snail mail.
Yeah, I'm sending snail mail. Michael got his, and a lot of people have gotten theirs. So,
And it's at the same place we met, right?
right.
It's a
Same
great
place.
location.
Yeah, it's a great location. And we won't be in the Shark Tank. We'll be right next to the Shark Tank. But
the whole setup is great. It's really
yeah.
convenient, and it's a nice little area. It's really vibrant, energetic.
yeah,
So
it's
you
a
should come out.
co-working facility. So you should come out. So I'm going to be there from 2 to 4:30 on July 21st. And so anyhow, Lisa's having an energy workshop on Saturday, July 21st. It's earlier in the morning. It's at 11 o'clock. And from 11 o'clock to 12:30. And she's having a workshop, so she'll be able to come to my book launch as well. So get in touch with her. She's having it at, like I said, on Saturday, July 21st. It's from 11 to 12:30. And she'll help you with your vibrational energy and help you out with, if you're feeling low, she'll bring you up. and we all have vibrational energy. It's if you want to get into it, if you want to use it, we all have intuition. Everybody has intuition. It's time for you to get up there and start working on your third eye.
She's going to help you with your foundation.
That's right. She's going to help you with your foundation. So, she talks about the frequency channel and what you're broadcasting out, because what you're broadcasting out, if you have positive energy, a lot of people are going to feel that, and they're going to feel happy.
Yeah.
If you got negative energy, I can't be around people with negative energy. I get flu-like symptoms. I can't be around them. I get sick. I get flu because I'm so intuitive. In fact, I can be next to a car on the highway and stopped at a light, and if I feel their energy, it's like, I hope that light turns soon because I gotta move it.
Yeah.
So but she'll help you with that. You can get in touch with her at her Facebook page, Lisa Healthy. I'm looking for her phone number. Her phone number is, you can get her at lisa@lisahealthy.com. Just get in touch with her there, or call residence, and you can make an appointment there, I'm sure. But she's a friend of mine on Facebook, so if you want to get in touch with her, just find her on my Facebook page, and you can go from there. I don't know if there's a fee. There might be a little bit of a fee, but let me tell you something. It is worth it. It is worth it to go check and get yourself balanced again. So that's way cool, you know? So all the bases of these... Now, I want to know about these things.
So...
That's sugar.
Yeah, this is
What's in there?
Granulated sugar. This is table sugar right here.
Table sugar.
Yeah, this is table sugar, and there is some nice oils in here. And this here is a body scrub. I don't recommend using sugar on your face because sugar is abrasive.
It's too caustic.
Right.
Yeah, it's too abrasive.
It's an exfoliant. It's meant to remove dead skin cells, right?
But you can put it on your arms, right?
Right, absolutely. It's great for your legs. It's great for your arms, your feet, your elbows.
Probably your feet. A lot of times people have very hard calluses on their feet, especially people who walk barefoot around, a lot.
This particular one has shea oil. Mm-hmm. And it has some avocado in there, right? And some good vibrations, right?
I can feel those vibrations, yeah.
So this is really good stuff, and like I said, you could use it on your face, but I don't recommend it because it is really abrasive.
I think the best thing to do is use it on the rough parts of your body, like your elbows.
It's really good for your elbows and your legs and feet.
But I find that people who have rough, dry hands, because let's face it, we don't always wash our hands, or we don't dry them, or, and your hands, I think out of all parts of your body, your hands are the ones that get the driest during the day. Don't you think?
They do.
So if you do that after you wash your hands and maybe put that on and then put cream on your skin, that would really help. Now, do you make creams?
I have in the past. It's very labor intensive.
Is it?
I like making body butters. Body butters are fun to make. And I make body butters out of cocoa, shea. Avocado oil is great because it absorbs very quickly.
Yeah, it absorbs.
It dries,
really fast.
non-greasy.
And it's a great fat.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the important part of all of this natural soap making is the fatty antacids and things like that for your skin that help you out. And so that's part of the whole beauty of it, right? But I love making body butters. I just don't have any with me right now because what I had I sold out of. Now that right there is a loofah. Yeah,
that's a loofah.
Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh wow. I don't know whether you can zero in on that. That is a loofah sponge.
So there's pictures of all this stuff on my website. I take all my own photos and.
Did you get that, Michael?
But that one's really great. Loofah can be sharp, so you wouldn't want to use that in any sensitive areas,
right?
Until you moistened it. But that would be great for arms, legs, elbows, things like that.
But you have like a soap around. What do you have around that?
So that is a glycerin-based soap.
Glycerin-based soap. Okay.
So that you can see the loofah.
Yeah. So, but when that starts wearing down and you're using it a lot, the loofah will expand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because when loofah is a sponge, and when loofah expands, when it gets wet, it expands. So if you've got a small loofah and you put water on it, it's going to be a big loofah.
Yeah. So a lot of people have concerns about using soap, and they say maybe that it's not. I'm going blank here, but it's not.
That's okay.
It's not safe, right?
Yeah.
That. It's unclean or not healthy, but that's not the case with bar soap. It's soap. It's clean. You just wash it off, right?
It's natural.
What the problem is that people use the same rag, and the rag in your
the
shower,
same washcloth,
right?
yeah.
That gets mold because it has dirt and dead skin cells. Or you use a dirty loofah that you've had in the shower for a year, or the plastic scrunchie things,
those
all that.
poofs. They call them poofs.
Those are the things that have the mold and stuff like on there that's not healthy. It's not bar soap. So there's a lot of misconceptions or
I suggest that if you're going to use
there.
a washcloth or whatever, change your washcloth every day. And if you're going to use one of those poofs or loofah, wash it. Just wash it. Put it in your sink and put some soap on it and really scrub it well and rinse it off. It has to air dry out. And sometimes if you put like I don't know, I'm trying to think of something that you could put on it to really clean it off. Maybe tea tree oil. Tea tree oil would be good because it's an antiseptic. Tea tree oil has never been an oil that I really like the smell of. Yeah, a
lot of people don't like it because it's a very very earthy smell, but it has great properties to it. It's great for all kinds of stuff.
It's a first aid kit in a bottle.
Yeah.
You don't want to put it really on an open cut. But
no, and you need to be very careful with any type of essential oil because it's concentrated. It is full strength. It's not diluted. So you have to be very careful.
Yeah, being an aromatherapist, I always mix it with a carrier oil like jojoba,
grapeseed oil.
I love grape. Now, do you ever use grapeseed? I love grapeseed oil.
I do. So when I'm mixing my colors together, I use grapeseed oil for my carrier oil for that to prepare everything.
Okay, because grapeseed oil is awesome. It's a lighter oil.
Yeah.
You can use it in cooking. You can use it on your salad for salad dressing. Put oil and vinegar. I've had to totally change my eating plan. I don't like to use the word diet because the first three letters in the word diet are die, and I'm not going to die doing this.
Right.
So I use an eating plan. So I have had to give up a whole lot of stuff out of my eating plan, and it's real easy for me to go to the grocery store. It's real fast. Yeah. I get chicken, fish, vegetables, and fruit. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So I'm in and out. That's all I can eat.
Yeah.
That's all I can eat. So, if you're having digestive issues, you can get in touch with me at 804-350-0034. How do they get in touch with you?
SoapyAnchor.com.
SoapyAnchor.com. And I'm going to be up in Tyson's Corner on Monday. This Monday, July 16th, and I'm going to be on the dais with some other wonderful ladies. It's called Visions to Wealth with Bill Walsh, who is a small business expert. We're going to be at the Marriott on Tyson's Corner at Leesburg Pike. It's Route 7. So if you want to go, let me know because it's free, and I would love for you to at least sign up and come because it's going to be a great program that we're doing. So that's up at Leesburg on Leesburg Pike. And if anybody wants to go, just look on my Facebook page. I've put it on there, but if you want to know more about it, get in touch with me. If I've got your phone number, text me, private message me, just email me or whatever. So SoapyAnchor.com.
Yeah, or you can get me on Facebook, Soapy Anchor, or Instagram, Soapy Anchor.
So
he's
pretty
very simple.
Yeah, he's pretty. Yeah. So, but I want to thank you so much. Number one, for serving our country.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
I really, because people like Rob make it for us, so they defend our country, so we can do what we're doing every day, which is really important. Because we couldn't do it if it wasn't
I appreciate
for you
you telling me that. It means a lot.
I mean it. I truly mean it. I respect, and I always say to anybody that I see, like in fatigues or something, I always go and thank them because you guys out there who have been in the service are amazing. Totally amazing. I want to thank you so much for coming tonight.
Thanks
this was great. It was wonderful. Look for a workshop that Rob and I will be doing on making soap soon.
Yeah.
We'll see you really soon. I see that it's time for me to go. What am I supposed to lift up? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, we toast. Thank you, Michael.
All right.
So I hope all of you be amazing and have a great week. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.